we've got an update tonight about that shooting that took place that landed an innocent Sullivan hardware employee in the hospital. Thanks so much for joining us here at 10 o'clock. Angela and I are with you here for the next few minutes. Coming up, we're going to talk about the Grand Marshal for the upcoming AES 500 Festival Parade. Tickets go on sale today. We'll talk about that event, and we've got to talk about the rain because we're going to be dealing with this over the next few days.
Ooh, the next few days. At least the next 24 hours, it's going to be off and on, and it's going to be light. So you will have some dry time again tomorrow like we did today. But boy, once we get into especially Thursday night, Friday, Friday night, Saturday, anticipating a couple waves of heavy rain that could lead to rivers on the rise and some lowland flooding. Okay. So we're going to be really concerned for the end of the week. We do have some rain right now to show you on live Doppler 13 radar. Nothing very heavy, but it is enough to wet the pavement across central Indiana. We do have some of the steadier light rain just north of Indianapolis from Tipton over toward Elwood to just north of Anderson, the Mount Pleasant area. We push south, pick up Marion County. The northern part of the county is still dealing with some steady rain. We've got a few showers back to the southwest toward Plainfield and Martinsville that will move northeast. And then we head southeast and pick up Greensburg and Versailles into Brookville. We've got some rain, Columbus, North Vernon, the Seymour area. This rain will lift north and east, not a lot behind it, which is good news for the morning drive. I expect most of the steady rain to be gone by the morning drive. But keep the umbrellas handy. A few additional spotty showers possible tomorrow afternoon and evening. Future Track 13 shows that moving out. Mainly dry for the morning drive. Lots of clouds. Could have a few pockets of drizzle. And then we get another little wave developing during the afternoon hours of Wednesday. So not a washout, but a few more showers around. And then we'll turn our attention to the really heavy rain anticipated for the end of the week. We could be talking 2, 3, 4 inches of rain. Wow. In a matter of a couple of days, that would lead to that flooding. So just stick with us this week. We'll keep you updated. All right, very good. We'll get back to Angela in a moment. Want to give you an update on what is coming tonight on 13 News at 11. Rachel Krause will be talking this evening about a very interesting story this evening. She's talking about IMPD investigating human sex trafficking cases. And then Lauren Kostick is going to be talking about a bullying town hall, all coming up tonight in about an hour over on Channel 13. And we do have an update from our John Duran, who continues to follow this shooting that took place yesterday at 71st and Keystone that landed a Sullivan's hardware employee, an innocent bystander, in the hospital. Here's John's report.
I saw an accident off of 71st and Keystone.
Anisha Brown is still in disbelief.
Right here and right there.
Her car hit twice by gunfire Monday evening.
We were so scared, I just kept telling her to get down.
Surveillance video shows Brown leaving a gas station at 71st and Keystone when police say Marquise's Tipton ran after her car, firing multiple shots.
My 6-year-old daughter was in the car with me. I just kept telling her to get down because that man from the silver van is shooting at our car, just in case she needed to be the one to tell who was shooting at our car.
Brown says she couldn't figure out why she was being targeted.
I was confused as to why this random man was shooting at my car, but I had came to the conclusion that he thought that my car looked similar to the car that hit him in the first place.
Brown says that woman slowly drove off, never stopping at the gas station.
I think she probably wanted to stay, but she was uncomfortable.
That's when Brown says the gunfire was targeted towards her.
The lady who he wanted to get, she was long gone. So now you've put all these people in danger. You've shot a lady that was just at work.
That is it.
A stray bullet traveled across the street, hitting Susie Warden, who was working inside Sullivan Hardware and Garden.
We've never experienced it. I would say it was the worst day of my life at a place I love.
Owner Pat Sullivan says it took staff and customers a few moments to understand just what happened.
Our co-worker went down very quickly, and the customers, everybody's wondering, you're thinking medical emergency, but I don't know that anybody was thinking, random bullet coming through the wall.
And that employee is in the hospital tonight. We understand she will be undergoing surgery tomorrow, so we'll be praying for her recovery as this case continues to be investigated by Metro Police. All right, let's turn our attention to the parade. Let's think about things in May.
Yes.
We're your official station on Channel 13 for all things in May. Getting excited about the AES 500 Festival parade.
Right, the parade is always such a
Yeah,
fun,
you enjoy
fun time. I love the bands, I love the floats, I
Right.
love the balloons. Everyone's always so happy.
Yeah, yep.
And it's one of, kind of the key events of the month, from the mini
sure.
marathon to Rev to the parade to the
Yep.
memorial service. We go on, and of course then it ends on race day.
We always get big crowds. This year's parade will be taking place coming up the day before the Indianapolis 500, May 27th, will be the date for the AES 500 Festival Parade. Tickets are on sale today. Of course, if you've been there, you know all about the floats, the balloons, the bands, which are so great. And one of the big thrills are seeing all 33 drivers from the Indianapolis 500 that will be involved in the race. And this year's Grand Marshal is Frank Shorter, who won the gold medal for the marathon back in the 1972 Summer Olympics. And he also won the Indianapolis Mini Marathon here in our city. So again, tickets start at $25, and we've got all the info for tickets on WTHR.com. You and Anne Marie and Felicia get the bird's eye view of this great event, don't
I
you?
only filled in last year because Chuck was out, so
Right.
I don't know if I'll have a view this year
Yeah.
or not. Last year I got to stand on the checkered carpet, which was super fun to be kind of in the
That's
TV
so
zone.
great, yeah.
And it's always such a fun time.
Yeah, so tickets are available, and again, we've got all the ticket info on WTHR.com. Before we say goodbye, I wanted to say hello to Wes, Rebecca, Summer is joining us tonight. Victoria, good to have you with us. Teresa, Joyce, and Monica. So many viewers with us across our social media platforms. So coming up at 11, again, we'll get the latest news headlines. Of course, we mentioned the Rachel Krause story on human sex trafficking. Lauren Kostick looking at the bullying that takes place in schools. There was an interesting town hall meeting that we want to let you know about. And then wake up weather tomorrow.
Wake up weather, we should be dry, although we're dealing with
Yeah.
rain now, so there could be still a few leftover wet roads early tomorrow, and then some additional showers tomorrow afternoon. Just kind of the beginning of a soggy setup for us the next few days.
Keep the rain gear handy over the next few days, and we hope you'll join us in 50 minutes over on Channel 13. Good night.